my co-host wants to, yeah, no, this was probably the biggest case of blue balls last night for the tryout audience.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know her. Came out of left field. She's back tonight. I want you guys to please give a big round of fucking applause to Bridget!
A little poll. Will all the men in the audience please raise their hands? Woo! There's a lot of you out there. Welcome, boys. Thank you. Now, ladies, get your hands up. Get your hands up. Porn. Oh. I love doing that. Ooh. Don't be ashamed. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's perfectly normal. I'll start. I'm Bridget, and I'm a pornaholic. It really just evolved out of the fact that I am a giant nymphomaniac with a raging case of hypochondria. I figured that porn was the safest way to stay clean in this dirty ass world. And that was a pretty brilliant idea until my fucking computer got a virus. So much for safe porn, however.
Yeah.
So now I watch so much porn, my computer thinks I'm a man.
Give me a minute.
I'm always getting these pop-up ads like, tired of looking at the same small penis? I'll tell you what I'm not tired of looking at, porn! There's endless amounts of it. Who pays for porn? Who out there pays for porn? Don't raise your hand, I don't want to know. You have to watch snuff films or kiddie porn, because otherwise, paying for porn is like paying for air. It's free. There's endless amounts of it. And it's really good. You want to know why? Because all you little perverts out there are putting up your amateur tapes. All the time, all day and night. I bet 20% of you have probably filmed an amateur tape, and I've probably seen it. Actually, that nurse costume was very familiar. I never know. So, here I am watching porn. It's pretty weird navigating porn as a woman, not gonna lie. Part of me is morbidly curious. Part of me feels really guilty. But I'm Catholic, so I'm kind of turned on by guilt. It's a vicious cycle. So as I'm getting totally, demented watching all of this porn, constantly, all the time, obsessively, I realized that I have a serious problem. Like any addiction. Like now I'm a full-fledged porn addict. I watch it 5 hours on Saturday when it's raining. So as I'm becoming more and more work watching all of this porn, and it's getting a little scary in there. So I find this one set of ladies. It's like any addiction, it progresses. It starts innocently enough. Alright, so it started with Japanese cartoons, which, as we've been over, is perfectly innocent. What could be so wrong with Japanese cartoons? Nothing. They make Pokemon, Hello Kitty. It can't be that bad. Well, as we talked about by these guys who watch it, everything is wrong with Japanese cartoons. It's the most fucked up, twisted shit I've ever seen. Like monster raping and girls being hung over on buildings and getting publicly disgraced, and so it made me want the humans. So now I'm like, humans. I'll just go for that, boring, again, starting innocently, missionary, easy, taking it slow. But like marriage, that didn't really hold my attention. So I continue on down the line. Every category, anal. That's not enough. I'm working my way through every fucking category, learning things I couldn't even fathom or dream of, like cream pies. Which I think actually might be Japanese for an age shower. I was wondering how that one would go over. As I'm working my way through every category, discovering things about myself I never even knew, I finally find double penetration. Am I the only one in this fucking room with a porn addiction? I really want to know, because I'm just not buying it. you, I'm gonna wear that so that I can actually be in a porn. Sweet double penetration. You never let me down. Never. Now my porn needs the, I need the work. I need a dick in every hole, titty twisting, nipple slams, maybe some turtles, I don't know. So I'm watching this one the other day, and this girl, and supposedly her first time doing anal. And she's like, which as you all know, means one of two things. Well, maybe not all of you know this. It means she's either lying, or she's been doing porn for like all of 32 minutes. Give or take a scene. And she's doing her little anal thing. She's getting it up the ass by this huge black cock. She seems to be enjoying it. She's getting into it. I'm getting into it. He is deep into it. And then, out of fucking nowhere, she starts fucking crying. And I'm like, A, this is an honest porn star. She wasn't lying. This was her first time. And B, you're all waiting for it. B, I am totally turned on, and that's kind of fucked up. Here, this woman is having a revelation about her life, and I'm like pissed all of a sudden. She's crying, tears, real tears, and I'm like, bitch, this is porn. Take it up the ass. It's porn stuff. What's the matter with you? I mean, porn isn't for pussies. Okay, I take that back. Porn is in fact for pussies. What I meant to say was porn is for sissies. And now I realize I have a serious fucking problem. Like this woman is having like a revelation about her life, and I'm pissed she ruined my orgasm. And right as I'm having my crisis of conscience, she looks at the camera, and she's still, taking it up the ass, which I'm kind of actually impressed with. And camera's still rolling, the director's checking in over there, and he's still rolling camera, of course. And she looks at the camera, she's like, is my eye makeup running? Did I just hear what I think I did? Oh, that's kind of hot. I'm just worried it's gonna look like I was crying. Bitch, you got a black cock up your ass on the World Wide Web, and you're worried about your fucking eye makeup running? I think we have some misplaced priorities here. Just me. Now that I'm a full-fledged porn addict, and I have so many problems, I can't even begin to tell you. It's okay. Not all women like porn. Some of us do like it more than... Are there any women out there who like porn, or am I just like completely alone? Not a dirty, dirty secret of ours. And porn destroys relationships. It's a bad addiction. And now it's destroyed all minds because porn is the perfect mate. Porn doesn't ask me for a back rub. Porn doesn't snore and drool on my pillows and make it all stinky in my room. Porn doesn't grab my hand and say things like, just touch it. And for the record, guys, we know where it is. You don't need to show us and lead the way. And porn certainly does not wake me up in the 6 a.m. morning, slapping me across the face with its dick. No, this porn gives endlessly and asks for nothing in return. Porn is like sunshine, or God. Actually, if you think about it, if God sees everything, aren't we all just God's personal porn stars? And that kind of turns me on too. Thank you guys!
I think just from listening to that comedy routine, I got like 2 STDs. It was so dirty, it removed the cold sore that was left from Fazio's shit. Like, it's gone. Gee, what'd you think?
Herein lies common standing. It's not unusual for the comedians to talk about porn for a fraction of the routine. This is the first where I've heard a 100% porn-related routine, and from a woman that is don't surprise me. It's like double penetration, but you still keep your virginity.
Did anybody notice where G's hand, like, was it the left or the right hand? Where was it the whole time? Oh, Kevin saw it.
Oh no, I'm not talking about his hands. I'm talking about these hands.
G, what do you think?
First off, I want to thank you for, telling us about your first anal experience with a black man. I mean, I'm sorry you cried, but it's kind of my thing. Because it's still a little mascara running down your cheeks. It's just, I'm sorry, guys. But, you could have put a little variety into it, maybe make it a bit more anime related. But, Tentacles!
By the way, I just want to say, Bridget was just a one-day pass chick that came yesterday who got forced to, browbeat into coming to this crazy fucking thing. And was just like, it's a comedy show? Fine, let's do it. Got in the finals and then had to freaking come back and do this. So once again, give a big round of applause for some chick who's just like a tourist here.
Jill, what do you think?
I like seeing girls on stage. Just in general, it just gives more variety in it. But like you said, a little more variety with the anime stuff and more tentacle monsters.
Just keep mentioning the tentacles and the girls crying and shit, and it's usually fine for this kind of crowd. And once again, tighter pants will help too. Once again, please give it up for Bridget.